Welcome back to Mafia 2. My name is Chocolate Donuts. This guy is Jossie Rossi.
Ah!
This guy is Nova Logic, aka Scurvy Jester.
Upičku matrenu.
And they're going to be joining us. So just like last time, we're here at the docks. And there's our noble steed. We won't be taking it back with us, I'm afraid.
No. Oh. I was kind of impressed they left it in the in the FMV that you see.
Yeah, that was great. So, crates.
Hey, watch it. No game exists without him.
Yeah. So I kind of still want to go with the concept, or at least I did when I recorded this, of trying to, show off different vehicles. Especially because after this point in the game, the vehicle selection changes. But first, I wanted to see what would happen if I shot into this trash can. This required a bit of aiming. It didn't have the effect I was going for. I was kind of hoping it would flip back over. I don't know why. Anyway.
Well, the question is the physics accurate?
I have no idea. I have never fired a 1911 semi-automatic pistol at an empty trash can.
I have
sure
a hard...
The shot would have gone through.
Yeah, it would be going so fast at that range that it would just tear through. So
I need...
That may be a point for the physics engine. Who knows?
Hi there, fella.
Oh. So it looks like that guy recovered
from
his wounds.
He had an uncle or a brother or something.
Some repairs?
Had. Oh shit.
Oh wow.
Oh fuck.
Nice shot.
Yeah, thanks. That was a complete fluke, by the way. So, now I need to get to the clothing store, but I see cop cars coming in the distance. So I'm going to show you that you can, in fact, actually get around in other ways than just following the streets. Also, the climbing mechanic is pretty well implemented, really.
I don't know why I'm such a sucker for that kind of thing. Like, anytime you can just, like, vault over a fence rather nicely, like... I really like that in a game.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Okay. I need to get to the clothing store. And it would have gone perfectly smoothly, except...
Those meddling kids?
Sort of. Problem solved. I need clothes. This looks like a good place to get clothes. Hey, lady.
Afternoon, sir. No, I take that gun outside.
I think
You missed.
Yeah.
You missed.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't need your... Wait. I just noticed this. I didn't notice while playing. The suitcases are physics modeled. Oh, anyway. I missed, and then I spared her, and I thought you'd be happy about that, James. I mean, Jossie.
Well, if you're gonna do something bad, then you really ought to commit to it.
Yeah, I guess. Like stealing this truck.
I am glad that she lived there.
Hello, truck. This is a Smith truck. You'll see it in a couple of different formats driving around. It's not particularly important or impressive. In fact, the only reason that I took it is because it was convenient. Swift Cola advertisement.
Interestingly enough, this would have been the truck he would have been most familiar with had he been in theater in Italy in the 1940s.
Oh yeah, you see him driving around with, whoops.
Well, that car's got some bounce to it.
This is a great truck. You see him driving around with, there's one, I think, with, like, more military paint schemes. And I believe if you get into them, it's like a military variant of the original design. So I'm stopping to show off these posters and billboards, because it's kind of cool. See?
I really, really like propaganda
Big
posters.
break for the big push.
Yeah. And all that. I remember seeing that "Don't Let Him Fight Alone" poster before, so it's kind of cool to actually see that they paid that much attention to it.
Yeah.
Alright, we continue our drive.
I mean, on the graphics end of this, they really, really put in a lot of work on the end.
Yeah, they did. I want to put particular focus as the sun goes down in game on the lighting, on the light effects on distant headlights and things like that, because it looks really good.
I think you drove by the Ghostbuster headquarters a minute ago.
I might have done. It's okay, I missed my turn. We're going back. Whoop, bus. And Chinatown, but I don't remember. Oh, yeah, that comes into play later. Never mind.
Oh,
Lots of very narrow misses here.
Do you get to fight the Jackie Chans later?
Not exactly. Yes and no, I'll say that. Thought about ramping that staircase, and I decided that it would be a really bad idea. Can you guess why I decided it would be a really bad idea?
yeah.
Whoop!
Oh.
Truck's got some heft to it. And the news guy, I think, is talking about, it's kind of hard to hear him over the truck. He's talking about something like you can make a difference. I'm pretty sure he starts talking about buying war bonds. So here's Freddy's bar. This is kind of just the general dive, you know. Whoop. Look, normally...
This is my favorite place!
I love this place.
Hey, how you doing?
So this is the bar itself.
What would you like?
You know, it says you can get a snifter of brandy, but that's not. I don't know why that bothers me, but it does. But you can use the jukebox. You know.
75 cents for the jukebox.
I'm pretty sure the 75 cents was for the brandy. It just hadn't gone away yet. You cannot use the pool table. I can kind of get why that's the way it is, but still. Then we go upstairs.
I can't even think of the last game that had pool tables in it that I played where you could.
Hey, where the hell you been?
I came right over as soon as you called. What's going on?
You remember the wise guys we used to see when we was kids?
Yeah, why?
The guy we're meeting here is one of them. His name's Henry Tomasino. I think he's got something big for us.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah. We're done with the small-time jobs. It's time to make some real shuttle. Here, he's coming. Don't say nothing stupid. Hey, Henry, how are you?
Hey, Joe. This the guy?
Yeah, this is Vito, an old friend of mine.
Good to meet you, Henry.
You vouch for him?
Absolutely, Henry. Trust him with my life.
Okay, listen. I got a job for you. The money's good. I need gas stamps. They're worth a fortune now because of the gas shortage.
Where can we get them?
In the Office of Price Administration.
That's a federal government agency. Isn't that a little risky?
What? Too much for you?
No. Just trying to think of how we can pull it off.
It can't be that hard. The stamps are kept in the safe at night, but the keys are probably around here somewhere.
You got somebody inside?
Yeah, one of our guys. His sister works there.
Can she help us out?
Ask her yourself. Her name's Maria Agnello. Here's the address. Tell her I sent you.
All right, what about the safe? What if the keys aren't there?
That's your problem.
So what's the job pay?
I'll give you $600 for 10,000 gallons worth of stamps.
Okay, we're in.
No, I need Vito to do this alone. I got another job for you, Joe. So, what do you say, Vito?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, and don't forget to take a piece with you. You never know what's gonna happen. Better to be safe than sorry. Agabish.
Wait. This isn't some liquor store stick-up. I want this to be a clean job. If you kill anybody, your cut drops to a third. Gabish?
Yeah, I got it. No problem.
Okay, when you're done, you come back here and we'll settle up.
All right, I'll see you.
Good luck, Vito.
So, we're going to go rob from the government.
Yes!
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a great plan. We're going to steal gas stamps, which is kind of, tying back into the whole World War II thing. And again, sticking with, I want a different car. But I find a different car, and this car is very important. Also,
Is it because it's got those cool side vent things?
A little bit, yeah. I want to point out the nice attention to detail. Vito took his hat off when he sat down. I don't know why that stick out to me, but it did the first time I played it, and I've always thought it was nice that they paid attention to that. Vito has a couple manners. He's not just a mindless thug. I mean, he is, but...
I find it really impressive that this was made by a foreign company.
Right.
Because this feels like an American company made it. Like, it feels very American.
It really does. No, wait, I do want to go back to what was being discussed in the thread about the roads. You can kind of see it here. Now that I have a car that's not so heavy, the roads really start to mess up the grip. But this is a very important car because we'll be keeping this car. And it's the reason is it's the first car that we've managed to get our hands on that has any real pickup to it. It really goes. Oh, here's the place. Couple war posters. And here's the apartment. By the way, the door is not highlighted. You have to look at the name.
Yeah, can I help you?
Yeah, hello, ma'am. Henry Tomasino sent me. He said he might be able to help me with a little problem down at the Office of Rights Administration.
Yeah, I heard about that. What do you need from me?
I need to get in there tonight.
All right, tell you what. My sister's in the hospital right now. If you give me a lift over there, I'll tell you everything you need to know. It's right across the street from the OPA, so it ain't like you're gonna be going out of your way.
Sure, no problem.
I admit that this is the one place in this video where I missed one of the Playboys for this chapter.
No!
There's one right there, and if I'd been paying attention, the prompt pops up in the bottom left, and I just didn't see it. I'll go back and get it later. Anyway.
You can, see him regretting that he didn't get it.
Oh, he looks so upset.
He's, try to go back for it.
He was just trying to make a good impression on this lady.
Yeah, she seems like a nice enough woman, and she's a little older, so she might not understand if he goes around grabbing Playboys.
And take it easy behind the wheel, all right?
Could be her subscription.
I seen the way you kids drive
I
these days.
have my doubts, because
all right, kid.
she
place is
insists
locked up
that you
pretty
drive
tight at
safely.
night, so you
Most
gotta
characters
get into
don't
the
do
back.
that.
They keep the back door open at night.
No,
Oh, no.
but the basement window usually is, so that's how you can get in. You're looking for the safe, right?
Yeah, how'd you know?
Lucky guess. It's on the top floor. So's the director's office. That's where the keys are.
Okay, so I go in through a window around the back, then head upstairs to the director's office, right?
Right. And be careful. There's guards in there at night. Don't let them see you.
I'm going to remind you that she is giving us the way into a federal government building to steal gas rations during a shortage during World War II in exchange for a lift to the hospital.
She can't just freaking walk there, man.
Yeah.
It's look at this. This is 5 blocks away.
Has her priorities straight, I'll tell you what. So here's the hospital. There's absolutely no other reason to come here except for this single mission.
All right, kid. Drop me at the hospital right here.
But
The office is
it's
across the
very
street.
big.
Okay, thanks for the ride.
I don't know what else to say
Thanks,
about
Marie.
it. I mean, it's nicely detailed, but so are all the other buildings, so... Anyway.
I'd just like to point out that the act that she just committed for him carried the death penalty during World War II.
Oh, yeah.
She would have been tried for espionage and killed as a spy.
Yeah.
Would it technically count as treason?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Alright, we're going to park the car nicely, sort of. Look, I'm trying. Look, see, that's good.
That was fantastic.
Let's go on in here. And here's our mission objective. We need to get inside somehow.
Magic.
I'm going to point out that fence only does that during this cutscene, that wobbling. Which I was kind of disappointed in at first, but it would have been kind of a strain on the, game's processing, what have you, had they made it do that all the time. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Give it dynamic jiggle physics.
And
That would have been great if that is what they sold the game's prime feature as.
What just happened?
I thought I should insert a recording break there, and then it turned out that it wasn't as long as I thought it was. So I kept going, but forgot to tell it to start recording until I was already inside. I'm not afraid of manning up to my mistakes. So these guards are talking about going and making the rounds. There are 3 guards in this entire building. And here's the first one. Yup.
Now, can you actually kill them if you wanted to,
Yes.
or is that not an option?
Oh, I could. So, I kind of dicked myself here for a little bit, and you'll see where it becomes a problem later. I can't actually open the door because I'm standing on the body at the time. So there's no way that I can make it recognize that I actually want to be opening the door. Can't see it very well, but if you look on the mini-map you can. There's a guard over there, and there he is. So I have no idea. Vito was paratroops. Where did he learn all of these, like, stealth takedown, you know...
That's one of the things paratroopers did.
Was it?
Also, he grew up
Yeah.
on the mean streets.
He grew up
Yeah,
on
he
the
did.
mean streets of Empire Bay.
But yeah, you've got to understand in World War II, one of the things the paratroopers were taught were submission and non-lethal holds to use on enemy guards, because typically their intended role was to be dropped behind enemy lines in the dark of night without being detected.
We've got the last guard, and then we took his mag.
Nice.
I'm not sure if I should. I think I might have to post like a warning with this video. Not so much of a warning as a, not work safe sort of thing.
Warning may contain 5 seconds of brief topless nudity.
Hey man, you never know.
No, it's a good point.
I mean, it was tasteful, but there were still nipples, and people
Nice.
are going to get upset.
Yeah, you need to
Yeah.
do that.
I think if someone is watching an LP at their job, then there's some bigger problems than being caught with also having a naked woman on the screen.
I refuse to make any comment on that. For personal reasons. So I'm looking through these rooms. There's 2 things you need to do down here, and one of them is fairly obvious: disable the safe alarm. Although the game doesn't actually tell you that the safe alarm is in the basement. I think you just kind of have to explore until you find it. The other one is non-obvious, and that's that I remember there's a Playboy down here, but I don't remember which room it's in. So I'm kind of just searching around until I see it. I gotta get those magazines for you. And here it is.
I get very, very upset. Hi. Hi, Miss Jude. Hi.
I'm pretty sure if I wanted to, and I probably will wind up doing this, I could go on the internet somewhere where somebody has taken the time to identify all of these. And there we go. We disabled the safe alarm with the power of Vito's mind.
Well,
Paratroops. Man.
He's a paratrooper.
yeah.
They taught the
It's part of
paratroops all
it. It's
kinds
part of
shit.
his training.
You never know when you're going to need to disable an alarm without touching it.
Well, he was part of the same program as, all the other super soldiers.
Obviously.
Yeah.
There's one more magazine in this chapter. By the way, I didn't really linger long enough to show it off well,
This is the
but you
director's
can
office.
look
This
through
is where
that
the key
glass, and it's actually real time. It's not like a static
All right, here's the
image,
key. Now I gotta get to the safe.
and it's distorted like that, which is kind of cool. I thought.
Oh yeah, I can see it through this door.
Yeah, so we need to get rid of the body without killing it. For some reason, I'm just trying to open the door without kicking it. I guess because kicking it makes noise, but all of the guards are disabled, so I think I'm just a moron. Anyway, here's your magazine. Oh hey.
Hey, what do these
Ooh.
what do these people get paid to do?
Um,
Stuff?
federally stuff.
I am the government, and I am doing research on women.
I'm governmenting as hard as I can, obviously, and we're making great progress, great work, and we need to research a female demographic, so that's what I'm doing. Obviously.
I'm this close to understanding the meaning of breasts.
I love this poster.
Oh, that is my favorite one.
It's great.
That is my favorite poster.
And Civil Air Patrol. Yeah.
Yay! I am a member of Civil Air Patrol.
Some random assholes. Ration codes. And the safe. And I didn't show it because, honestly, it takes a hell of a long time to actually get back to this point in this mission if you fuck it up. You can actually go straight to the safe without disabling the alarm, but if you do that, then after he picks up the papers, the alarm goes off and the place is filled with cops. It gets really hard to get out without killing anyone.
That's a nice touch.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is, actually. And this hallway actually confused me a little bit because I wasn't sure about this door. And I've never actually exited the building this way before. But this door will take you right back outside, right next to the window that you originally climbed in to get inside. So,
Hooray.
yeah. Kind of nice
Well,
that they give you the option.
convenient. Yeah, that's convenient.
Alright.
No one will ever know you stole a bunch of stamps with a big A on them.
Hey man, you don't know that it wasn't a little A because they were small. Because they're stamps.
Small big A.
Yeah. I'm going to do something slightly ill-advised in a second, but it ends up having interesting results. Jossie Rossi, tell me what's happening here.
The hell out
Are-
of here.
Why are you pushing? Why are you beating up a homeless man? Why did you do that? There was no reason to do that.
But the way he vaulted it was great, and that's the end. All right.
Should have been. You could have been a pro runner, but
He's a homeless ninja. He's a homeless ex-paratrooper, obviously.
Yes, that's obviously it.
Oh. And I guess that's the end. So I'll see you next time. I have been Chocolate Donuts.
I have been Jossie Rossi.
And I have been Scurvy Jester.